Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Is Carter's takeover a dream? Wild outcome too far-fetched to be real. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, has become a champion of underdogs. Carter feels like he's been treated unfairly at Forrester Creations, but he's also fighting back for the Logans and anyone else who feels underappreciated at the company. Carter is a hero in his own mind, but this whole story involving the LLC paperwork seems ridiculous. Does B&B really expect fans to believe that Carter could successfully take over Forrester Creations like this? The entire thing seems nonsensical, so it certainly feels silly enough to be someone's dream. This wild outcome feels too far-fetched to even be real, so maybe it isn't. The show could take the exit ramp with this story if they ultimately had Carter or someone else wake up to find none of it actually happened. Perhaps at some pivotal moment, they could show someone jolting awake and give fans a gotcha scene. Of course, there's no denying that it'd be tricky, since there's another storyline going on in the midst of all this. Carter's takeover plot isn't the only thing being featured, so we can't forget about all the drama happening with Remy Price, Christian Weissman, stalking Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, too. That could make it tough to backtrack and tell viewers that Carter's LLC scheme was all a dream. Even so, fans would probably be willing to forgive any little discrepancies or flaws as long as this Carter takeover story comes to an abrupt end. Unfortunately, all signs point to Carter being wide awake and actually playing out this major coup. That means the consequences are going to be very real for Carter as well, so he may not feel so large and in charge soon enough. Once the Forresters finally find a strategy to fight back, or Carter tanks the company with all his risky plans, will Carter regret throwing away his friendships and career? Will Carter make some updates to his attitude when everything blows up into disastrous news? The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Carter could be in for a rude awakening once reality sets in. So stick with us for more predictions on how things might go wrong. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, drama is always just a heartbeat away. And when the show throws a curveball, it's impossible not to wonder if the wild outcome is merely a dream sequence, or if the storyline has taken an unexpected, thrilling turn. The latest development revolving around Carter Walton's potential takeover at Forrester Creations is one of those jaw-dropping moments that leaves fans questioning whether they are witnessing a dream come to life, or something too outlandish to be true. Carter Walton's unlikely ambition. Carter Walton, the affable and loyal lawyer turned operations chief, has long been a pivotal character in The Bold and the Beautiful. His unwavering loyalty to the Forrester family has made him a trusted ally to Rich, Eric, and even Quinn, though his romantic entanglements often stir the pot. Over the years, Carter's rise within the company has been more incremental, but it's been clear he has always carried a level of ambition that could one day propel him into leadership. Lately, however, Carter has started to question his place within Forrester Creations. The demands of his career, his role in the company's legal battles, and his romantic misadventures have caused him to reassess his future. Could this all be leading him to a monumental decision to take over the Forrester empire? For fans, this scenario seems far-fetched. After all, Carter is not the heir apparent to Forrester's fortune and has no clear claim to the company's throne. But the possibilities of what he could do, combined with the ever-present tensions at Forrester, have fueled speculation that Carter could be positioned to take the ultimate leap. The dream theory, too far-fetched to be real. Some fans have raised an intriguing theory. Could Carter's sudden ambition to take control of Forrester Creations be a figment of his imagination? A dream sequence, or some sort of elaborate fantasy he's playing out in his head. The show has a history of using dream sequences to toy with the audience, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. And this moment feels almost too wild to be true. Imagine Carter waking up in a cold sweat after envisioning himself making the power moves necessary to oust Ridge and Eric from the company. Picture him envisioning himself at the head of the boardroom table, casting a shadow over the Forrester dynasty he's served for so long. Could this be a scenario in which Carter's frustration and ambitions have simply collided in his subconscious, creating a vision of a world where he reigns supreme? What if it's a fevered dream catalyzed by his recent experiences, his heartbreak over Quinn, his shifting feelings about his place in the Forrester family, and the gradual erosion of the relationships around him? A dream could allow Carter to explore the boundaries of what he truly wants, without the consequences of his actions. Fans could even see Carter engaging in conversations that never took place, plotting his path to the top with characters like Ridge, Eric, and even Sheila. In the realm of soap operas, a wild dream sequence isn't exactly an uncommon device. It allows writers to take creative liberties and show characters in an alternate reality, where the impossible seems plausible. The idea of Carter being thrust into the CEO position of Forrester Creations seems outlandish, but a dream. That's something entirely different. Reality check. Could it happen? Let's turn the page for a second and consider the possibility that Carter's dream is not merely an escape from reality, but an actual ambition he's ready to pursue. Could Carter Walton, the lawyer who has played the role of trusted confidant and corporate underling for so long, really seize the reins of Forrester Creations? After all, he's been around the company long enough to know its ins and outs, its challenges and its people. He's loyal, shrewd, and capable, though his charm and likability have never made him the obvious candidate for the top spot. There's also a mounting sense of instability at Forrester Creations. Ridge Forrester's unpredictable behavior, constant power struggles, and his strained relationships with other members of the family could create the perfect storm for a power vacuum. As Eric grows older and his health becomes more of a concern, the Forrester family business may need someone more decisive at the helm, someone who understands the weight of the legacy but isn't bogged down by emotional baggage. Is that person Carter? It's not unthinkable that Carter could make a play for the top spot. He could use his position at the company to leverage support from key players, such as Quinn or even Brooke, who might be looking for stability in the aftermath of Ridge's wavering decisions. After all, Quinn has always had a complicated history with the Forresters, and her ambitions have sometimes exceeded her own desires to remain in the shadows. Could she be a silent ally or even a willing partner in Carter's ascent? The dynamics at play within the Forrester family also lend themselves to unexpected shifts. As Ridge and Eric continue to battle for control, tensions between key family members might open up opportunities for a surprising outsider to step into the power vacuum. Whether it's Carter's legal prowess, his ability to navigate family drama, or his sharp instincts for business, Carter could be positioning himself to claim something greater than he's ever dreamed. A wild outcome. Would it be too far-fetched? The truth is, the notion of Carter Walton taking over Forrester Creations is both tantalizing and highly speculative. On the one hand, it represents a fresh storyline that could inject new energy into the show, offering a twist that upends the established order. But on the other hand, it feels like a drastic departure from what fans expect from the character and the Forrester family dynamics. Could Carter's potential takeover truly happen, or is it simply too far-fetched? It's hard to say. The bold and the beautiful thrives on dramatic surprises, and nothing is ever truly off-limits. However, whether this takeover is an elaborate dream, a moment of fantasy, or a legitimate power move, it's clear that Carter is at a crossroads. The choices he makes in the coming episodes will likely reveal whether he's merely fantasizing or whether he's poised to make a bold move into Forrester's future. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, anything is possible. And even the wildest outcomes, whether dream or reality, may turn out to be more grounded than they seem.